for tuning in. I'm Kim Stanley and you're watching Cox Connections on Cox 9 Roanoke. Total Action Against Poverty has been lending a helping hand in the Roanoke Valley for 45 years. One of the goals of the nonprofit Community Action Agency is to encourage economic vitality by helping people escape poverty and become self-sufficient. Angela Penn, TAP's Vice President of Development, is here to tell us more. Angela, it's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Well, as I mentioned, TAP has been in our community for 45 years.
Yes, we have.
Wow. Why don't you talk to us a little bit about the mission of TAP?
The mission of TAP is really to encourage self-reliance and self-determination by strengthening families, individuals, and the communities. And the way we do that is through our 6 main components that offer over 30 programs and services to the community.
Wow, 30 programs.
Yes.
That keeps you guys pretty busy.
Very busy,
Yeah.
very busy.
Well, talk a little bit about the benefit to the community to help people, to bring them up out of poverty and help them and give them the assistance.
Really, our goal is really to look at the family and try to provide services for that whole family and really uplift them and help them get to a place where they feel self-sustaining and that they can have opportunities for employment, opportunities for education. And this is a benefit to the community because it provides citizens that are working, it provides educated citizens, and it provides opportunities for our youngest citizens through our Early Head Start and Head Start programs.
Wow. So why don't you talk a little bit about some of those programs?
Okay, This Valley Works is really our employment and training arm, and we have a Center for Employment Training that offers training programs such as Certified Nursing Assistance Program. It offers business technology training as well as building trades training. So really there's a great opportunity to get education and employment training options. We do provide GED programs. Wow. And we really try to help and partner with others in the community such as Roanoke City Schools for our Dropout Retrieval program that has been going on for many years, and over those years we've been able to retrieve over 600 students who've dropped out and gotten them back into school or an educational program.
Such as the GED.
Such as the GED
like
program. So that's been really wonderful.
Right, right. And then I also noticed that you do parenting skills for families, for fathers.
We do. We have a program called Fatherhood program, and that program really looks at non-custodial parents and helping them to be a greater impact in their lives and with their children. We help with employment, job readiness preparation, any counseling that they may need so that they can play a greater role in the lives of their children.
Okay, and is that for all fathers, or is there an age limit?
The age limit is 30 for those fathers,
okay.
Yes.
Overall, just great programs that also make the person feel good about themselves, it sounds like.
Yes, and we've had wonderful opportunities where people who have participated in our programs come back and they give back to those programs. So we've had many volunteers come back and really tell others how the program has impacted their lives.
Right. You mentioned earlier your Head Start program,
yes.
And I believe that's one of the largest programs that you have.
That is one of the largest programs that we have. We serve 997 children through our Head Start and Early Head Start programs. We have some 19 centers throughout our service area. So
what is your service area?
Our service area includes 6 counties that range from Allegheny, Bath, Craig, Botetourt, Roanoke County, and
Roanoke City.
Roanoke City, Salem, Vinton. So we cover a wide territory.
Yeah. So Head Start, you cover all of that.
We cover all of that, and throughout our centers are located all throughout that service area. And not only do we provide those services to the children, but again we look at the families and providing services to parents, really looking at what services they may need, looking at health services for the children as well. So it's really really a program designed not only for the children, but for the entire family.
So Head Start is really, you focus on the children,
right,
but it's also taking the family unit and kind of making them all work together.
Yes, it's a great program, particularly making sure that children are ready by the time they get to kindergarten.
Okay.
And throughout the program's history, the program has been in existence since 1965 with TAP. Some 21,000 children have gone through Head Start. 21,000.
Mm-hmm. That is just phenomenal. Have you been able to track those children to have any statistics that show that by starting them early and preparing them for school, we really have a better success ratio of them entering the community and being good citizens?
And we do, and we've started really tracking more of that. I think as the program had evolved, we really didn't look all the way through, and we've started really trying to track a group of kids all the way through their high school years and on into college. So we have begun really capturing some of that data.
Okay, wow. So, back to just TAP in general, it seems like you just really focus on building a stronger community.
Yes.
And so tell us about, there's also a program called the Housing and Community Development. It's a component of TAP.
Yes.
Speak to that just real quick.
That component really focuses on making sure that people are in safe, decent, and affordable housing, making sure that they can maintain that housing. That the economy has been very hard hit and people are suffering from loss of jobs. So we really seek to make sure that if we can provide assistance with mortgage, with rental assistance, we do that for families. We also provide housing counseling for those who are interested in purchasing a home or may need help with foreclosure prevention. We have certified HUD housing counselors on staff that really work with families through that process and trying to maintain them in their homes.
Wow, that's great. So, and you also will provide energy conservation, just all sorts of counseling just to make that family unit again stronger.
Yes, our energy conservation program really goes in and tries to make the house energy efficient, really looking at how we can make sure that the dollars that families are using toward energy is reduced. So if we go into a home, we can weatherize that home by putting insulation in the attic, in the sidewalls, looking at their heating and cooling system, repairing ducts, and we can often reduce the energy usage by 20 to 30%. So that's a savings to that family.
Right, right. Well, just so many wonderful services. We could go on and on, I'm sure, about all the things that TAP does, and it's just phenomenal. 45 years in our community. How does someone get in touch with Total Action Against Poverty?
Total Action Against Poverty, the main number is 345-6781. Our website is www.tapintohope.org.
Okay, great.
So, and we have a central intake system. So if anyone is interested in any of our programs, they can come to that central intake system and they can help them through all of the programs.
That's great. Angela, thank you so much for coming on the show. And
thank you for having me.
Talking a little bit about TAP. So
we appreciate the opportunity.
Okay, thank you. Stay with us. The results of a Cox survey of teens on internet security may surprise you. More on the 5th anniversary Cox Teen Summit is coming up.